just thought I'd give you an update as to where I am at the moment. So the first thing is that I've come up with a basic loop. Probably can't really read that, but what it says is the first thing we've got to do is stack on the doorway. The second thing is to decide on the room clearance node priority, so that when we enter the room, we know where we're supposed to be looking and clear the room in a sensible way. At the moment, what I'm about to show you, it just works on random. Then we need to execute the room entry, so we need to actually get in the room, and so we're going to need to decide where we need to be, where we need to stand, make sure we don't have guys stood in front of us while we're trying to clear a particular area or direction. Then we need to clear the remaining nodes. So if there are more nodes than there are team members, then there's going to need to be some process where each team member is allocated another node to sweep or to move to or whatever. And then when that's done, they need to assume a cover position in that room. So they need to turn and cover points like the doorway, or if we implemented windows, then they'd cover a window. You know, anywhere where a threat can get back into that room, these guys need to be looking there. Then they need to establish a movement formation, so just fall in basically. So they fall into probably a diamond or a straight stack, but all looking at different directions, and then proceed to the new stack location. So whichever room they're going to attack next. Okay, so that's the basic loop I've come up with. I needed to do that because the project reached a certain level of complexity where I was I'd lost grip of it a little bit, so I need to come back a little bit and work to a plan. So that's why I've created that. So where I am at the moment is I have a soldier object who can be part of an element. The soldier objects are declared to the element using an array. So everything that I do with this, I'm going to make it array based, so that we can have as many soldiers to an element as you like, and then an element belongs to a team. So the element here belongs to the team here, and that's an array as well. So a team could contain one element, which it currently does, or 10 elements, and we're going to try to make sure that all the logic is happy with that, and so that it can direct its team as it sees fit. Then we have this blueprint room. Okay, so this whole thing is a room, and the doorway is a specific object that's being used here as a child actor. Inside are the room clearance nodes. These are just a single actor, and the only thing it has is a billboard so I can see it, and a static mesh. The reason the mesh is there is so that the AI perception component can actually perceive it. I've yet to test if it works with the mesh hidden or not. To me, that's just a detail. I want the rest of the logic to work first. So the reason it says uninitialized is because there's a collision volume or a trigger volume that surrounds this room, and once the game plays, it counts. It displays its name, room base, and then it's 6 nodes. So it counts the nodes that are there. So the room object ends up with an array of nodes. So then these guys, they should be working okay. Oh no, I just broke it. This turns out to be a bit of a silly video then, because I just broke this. But what they've been doing is they've been given, if I show you the tree, no, it's very, very simple. This is what I'm working on now, and that's why it's broken. So, all right, hang on then. Let's just quickly see if this should just work straight away, really. As long as I haven't changed anything. Let's see if this works. There we go. Okay, so they all have been passed a node to focus on. Right? So they all enter, and they're all looking at one of the nodes. And then what's happening there, in the top there it just said room clear. So what's happening is every time one of those nodes is seen, it reaches the AI perception component, sees it, says, yeah, I've seen you, that's true, and also can you test the room to see if all of the nodes are true, and if they are, the room is clear. The reason they're still moving around is they're just finding a random point inside that room at the minute, and they're being assigned a node to look at, and that's it. So that behavior tree keeps moving, and they keep moving around, and that's the only way that they're clearing the room. You can see they're not smart. They're not getting in each other's ways and all sorts of things. But that's where I am at the moment. So essentially I have a way to create soldiers, a way to create team elements, a way to create a team to hold the elements, and a way for the soldiers to get into a room and for the room to know it's been cleared, that it still requires clearing or it's been cleared. So that's where I'm at the moment. Thanks very much.